We're standing right outside the Bloomhouse in the middle of Austin. It's just one of many weird, beautiful homes. And speaking of which, I'm with Jamie, and he's going to talk about the Weird Homes Tour. Can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Sure. So, we celebrate all the weird, wonderful, and special homes and the people that live in them in the Austin area. It's the first time back since 2019. So we're excited to bring this event back to Austin to let people see inside some of the coolest homes in Austin.
It is really cool. We're going to take you inside this home shortly, and this is just one of how many homes that people will see on the tour?
7 homes on the tour, some owned by artists, some owned by builders, some owned by craftsmen of a variety of talents, and this is definitely one of the coolest homes on the tour, though.
And now we are inside the Bloomhouse with Dave, who is the owner. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about this spectacular home?
You bet. So this is the Bloomhouse. It's one of the weirdest homes in the world, and certainly one of the weirdest in Austin. We're really proud to be a part of the Weird Homes Tour this year because it gives us an opportunity to showcase this unique property with people who maybe otherwise wouldn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, let's let everybody at home get a little sneak peek, kind of show us some of these cool nooks and crannies, and let's walk around and check it out.
So we're in the living room. This is the main place that the architect, Charles Harker, designed to be an intimate space where people could hang out and have conversations about the important topics of the day. The space in the building are supposed to mimic the art and flow of nature. It's built into the hillside, it's surrounded by trees, and a lot of the organic forms are intended to evoke the wind and the breeze and sound and music. So this fireplace is a good example of how it spirals up, just like the main staircase up to the tower. So this is the kitchen. It has all the modern appliances that you would expect, but they're definitely configured in a different way than most kitchens. He really wanted the woodwork to look like the bones of an animal, very flowing and curved. There are very few flat surfaces, obvious the floor and the countertops, but the whole building is curvilinear architecture.
And speaking of the bones of the creature, if you had to guess what kind of creature this house is, what would you say?
Well, that's a great question. The architect, Charles Harker, when you ask him, what is it supposed to be? Some people think it's a dragon, some people think it's a dog, but he won't answer the question. He intentionally designed it in a way that it's open to interpretation. Everybody can interpret art on their own terms, and I kind of like that approach. So we're in the bedroom, and one of the unique features of this space is this crazy kind of seashell, conch shell, ocean wave shape that the architect built into the space. It's a lot of fun to hang out here at night, especially with the lighting.
And now we can show your favorite part of the house.
The outdoor shower. It's very popular with our guests that stay here. This is a short-term rental. It's available on Airbnb and on our website at bloomhouse.live. And it's great because you're out here in nature. There's no houses that can see you, and you can't see them. So it's a great way to end or start the day.
Right, really secluded, private, quiet. It kind of makes you feel like you're in a whole different world being out here. I mean, this house is just out of this world, amazing, and it's just one of the houses that you'll see on the tour. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the other houses that people will see?
Sure, and yeah, this is absolutely a great house, and we're delighted to have it on the tour. We've got a lot of other cool stuff too. We have houses that are owned by artists who have painted every surface of the house. We have houses that are owned by artists who have put reliefs on the walls, and all the walls are textured and plastered. It's amazing. We have houses that are built out of recycled materials called earth bags and other alternative building materials. It goes on and on and on. There's just some amazing things to see, and some very unique keep Austin weird spirit for the tour.
Yeah, if you're not weird, you're boring. This house is definitely not boring. And I've seen some of the pictures of the other ones. Looks absolutely amazing. So go online and check out the Weird Homes Tour of 2022. You still have time. It's going to be next Saturday on the 29th. And I mean, just this house was breathtaking. So sign up and you will not regret it. Keeping Austin weird.